Hello everybody, today we are going to be making flour tortillas, and what's really awesome about these is that they require only 3 ingredients. So although there are many recipes out there, this one is very simple and delivers the same effective results. So you guys should give it a shot. So first we're going to start off with 4 cups of flour. That's ingredient number 1. Super nice, right? And then 1 teaspoon of salt. That's ingredient number 2. You're already 2/3 of the way done, and we didn't even say good morning. How perfect is that? And you're just gonna mix that around. That's gonna be it for your dry ingredients, and then you're going to go ahead and add your warm, heavy cream. And a lot of people add butter in addition to the cream, but you can just add the cream because that's just supplemental. So hey, we're trying to keep it as easy as possible, so go with this. And then the dough is going to be a little bit flaky, obviously, because it's not going to be the same as all the other doughs with a lot of ingredients. So just do your best to try to get all of the flour from the bottom of the bowl. And yeah, do not stress and just keep going. I believe in us. We can do it. And then you're just going to keep mushing that around and adding the cream intermittently. And yeah. Also, I would like to apologize if I sound a little bit stuffy. I am recovering from being a little bit sick, and I want to thank my dad for doing the English videos for the past couple of times. I don't know if you guys know, but we have a separate channel where my dad does the commentary on my mom's cooking in Arabic. So it was a little bit different for him today, and I'm sure he was just as funny. So no worries on that, and thank you so much, Dad, for helping me out. But yeah, once you're done finally making the dough as doughy as you can, and don't worry if it's a little bit crumbly, don't worry, that's just how it should be. You're gonna set it aside to proof. You can use a convection drawer or an oven above 100 degrees Fahrenheit for just 30 minutes or longer. It's still pretty hot. I was about to say it's still summer. It's actually not still summer, but it's still pretty hot in California, so we were able to just leave this outside. And then you're gonna go ahead and cut them each into 4 separate balls, and cut those into 4 separate balls as well, so you're gonna end up with 16. And once again, you can cut more or less depending on how many people you're feeding or how big you want your tortillas to be. But for this batch, in terms of the same size tortillas as the ones that you're gonna see here, 16 is a pretty good amount, sweet spot. I'm just gonna go ahead and pinch it in like a dumpling and just roll it out. So that's like the simplest way to quickly make a sphere. So go ahead and do that for all of them. And then we're going to do a second proof. When I say proof, it's really just set it aside for a minute, let it absorb its shape. And then you're going to start rolling them all out, and preferably use a nice roller. And by nice roller, I mean a correctly sized roller. So this one's a little bit too big, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think it's fine. It's a little bit too big, possibly. And also it's better than small, though. My mom has a comically long history for using an abnormally small roller for things when she really just shouldn't. But whatever. She could do that. I'm telling you guys to be efficient, so do not be doing that. And then you're gonna want to put that on the stove, and when you see that the gas bubbles start making bubbles, then you're gonna go ahead and flip it around, and you're just going to do that until it is all nice and golden brown all around it. And then you can make it puff up in the middle if you press around the outsides, like when we made the bread that puffs up that one time. You guys could check that video out too. That's really fun. But at the end of the day, these are tortillas, and they're going to want to be flat when we eat them in an omelet or a breakfast burrito or soft shell tacos. So we want it flat and nice, and that's what's going to happen. So yeah, just look how nice the bubbles start looking. They just need to be golden brown. It's just really fun when they like pop up all of a sudden. It's kind of cute. And then yeah, you're just gonna repeat that for all of them, and soon you will be ready to serve. And another cool thing about these is they can stay in the freezer for a really long time, and that's what we do. So my mom makes a bunch, and then we just keep it in the freezer for a very long time. We can just grab it whenever we're feeling it. Also, this is a funny combination, but have you ever tried a frozen tortilla and then honey? You should try that. It's a very interesting experience. Let me know what you think, because my dad thinks it's good. Look, happy face. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy these tortillas. Let us know what you make your tortillas with, and if this recipe was as simple for you as it was for us. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoy. Happy tortilling. Bye!